I've also hit the button.
Oh, wait, fuck. I forgot to check if you're sending. That's okay. We can do it real quick. Speak.
Okay. I am speaking and talking to you, and also speaking and talking to you. In case you were wondering,
Yeah.
I'm speaking and talking to you.
You're brilliant. Mercy.
Awesome. You're so welcome. Oh my goodness.
Working. Is stream working? Is the live stream live? Okay, YouTube's up. Twitch is up. Yay! It works. It worked.
Whoa!
No.
Look at us!
No
Look
technical
at us!
difficulties. It worked.
Yes!
It fucking worked. You know what? You know what, dude?
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Welcome to the Archive. This is a Cosmere book club where
God.
we read through the Cosmere book by book and chapter by chapter. Today we are literally doing that for the first time.
For the first time ever.
I did realize, depending on how like seriously actually we want to try to do this, this will be an active like audiobook recording of this book.
Oh yeah, true.
You know what I mean? That will exist on the internet. You know what I mean? So just to put that out, something to consider and talk about as we go through the intro to think about, like, you know, how much sauce do we want to put on it?
Yeah, no, true. You're so right.
But before we get into that, I am your co-host, Vezin, and of course we are hosted on YouTube at the Archive. With me, as always, is my co-host.
I am the Pixel because, as the famous Lopin once said, everyone deserves the in front of their name. Now more relevant than ever, though we're not getting to that book this week. I'm the underscore pixel underscore x most places. Sometimes I'm the underscore pixel underscore x with an additional underscore, like on Instagram, and other like my Minecraft images, also that. And on some places I'm also the underscore pixel underscore x underscore art if you want to see any of my art, and also if you want to commission me, they're open.
But we'll talk about the specifics of the books and everything in a little bit. How was your week, my man? How have you been?
Pretty average. I would call it another heat wave. We've gotten another heat wave. It was very hot. It is very hot. I hate it. I want to die. I want it to go away. It's awful and bad. But other than that, my week was pretty normal. I didn't have any big things happening. Yeah, we had a podcast on Friday last week, so we didn't speak about this because we don't speak to each other outside of here because, you know, the ether. I was at Pride on Saturday, which was pretty nice. I had a really good time. Fun. I was in Pride in Germany, notably not in Berlin, because I know in I don't know if you saw or heard, in Berlin someone drove a truck into the crowd at Pride, which was kind of insane. Because as I was going home from Stuttgart Pride, I was looking at my phone and saw that Berlin also had Pride that same day, and I was like, I would have loved to go there as well, because I've been to Berlin Pride before. It's a really great, like, it's obviously it's Berlin. It's the best event out of all of them.
Yeah, that's like the big one.
The big one, yeah. And so someone like essentially doing like an attack on it was like in a big 26. That was crazy.
People are always going to try to be shitty, but I'm sure the community rallied behind it in a positive way, I hope. Yeah,
no, 100%. But the Pride I was at was also really great. I went with a couple of friends, and I went with a friend that met some of his friends. And for some reason they had like a goodie bag with a bunch of like stickers and candy and stuff. And while we were walking through the parade, we were just giving those out to the people standing like on the side. That was great.
Yeah, that's fine.
I had a really good time doing that because I love bringing small joys to people's lives. So that was great.
Well, you were in the parade.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, we were like walking
really that's hype. That's cool. I thought when you told me about this, I thought you were going to the parade. I didn't realize you were in it.
No, we were in it.
That's
Anyone
cool.
can be in the parade and walk alongside everyone, but yeah, no, that was really
But
great.
still, not
So it was a very
everyone
good
does
time.
it. Most people just sit on the sidelines and just fucking chill and do nothing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah, that's true. But yeah, it was great. I love going to Pride.
Dude, that's so exciting. I'm really glad. Uh, my Saturday was also eventful. That we did my my early birthday celebration. Uh,
Yes.
and I tore my right calf muscle.
You said on Sunday, I believe.
Yeah.
We were talking
Yeah,
Sunday. Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I didn't realize how bad it was. I'm only really not limping the last 2 days. So it's taken like a week
Oh
to get
dear.
back. So I think it was a pull, not a tear. But I have a bruise on my calf about the size of my palm. At the point, you know, where the calf muscle kind of like bends and connects into that lower part of your leg, right there,
Yeah.
right on that point, it's like dark purple, and then it's like an off skin tone color all the way around for the
Oh,
rest of my palm. It was
that's
brutal, dude,
yeah. I bet.
but
Jesus.
it was a lot of fun. It was still a lot of fun. It was a really good time. Hopefully we can have some fun tonight. I still need to ping everyone, see make sure everyone who all's down. Um, but
Yeah.
that should be fun. Um, this week has been really good. I tried dipping my toe back into Final Fantasy 14 a little bit. But if I'm truly honest, as I'm realizing it, uh, it's just such an old game, and the way they deliver the story is so it feels insulting to say it, but archaic. Like you walk up to a guy, you press a button, a text box pops
Yeah.
up, you read the text
Yeah.
box, and that's the way
Yeah.
the game tries to engage you. You know what I mean? And that's the way it kind of moves you from area to area and system to system. Uh, After finishing God of War, finished God of War, beautiful story, wonderful story. Can't wait to play the
Yes.
next
Yes.
one.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Gotta wait for that one to go on sale. Highly recommend everyone. Genuinely, I think everyone should watch a synopsis of the first 3 God of War games. Just watch
Mm,
the
mm.
a video. Like there's a couple of video essays. You can pick any of them on YouTube, length of your choice, of Kratos' story to get caught up, and then play God of War 2018. It is a fucking experience.
I bet.
It is a very beautiful experience. It's a testament to what games used to be in a big way. It's such a beautifully sculpted experience. It made me appreciate the effort that organizations and institutions can put into a thing to create a structured thing. It's why I'm kind of
Mhm.
aiming to do I'm trying to get a module game going for D&D now. So,
Yeah.
fingers crossed, knock on wood, we can get something like that. I yeah, I'm gonna but so in that same vein, after finishing God of War, I, much like many other people, have jumped into Pal World.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, because it released into out of early access. Sorry.
Yes, it's 1.0 release because it was like an early access beta a while ago, and then
Hmm.
1.0 finally dropped. Uh, the full release of the game, which is the actual game, right? I didn't pay
Yeah.
attention
Yeah.
to it in the beta or anything like that. I
Yeah.
honestly
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to get into it, but as I was watching it, I saw like a clip of it, and I was like, oh no, dude. Oh
Hmm.
no, dude. It made me realize I've never really vibed with Pokemon. I've
Hmm.
never really fucked with Pokemon in the way that I
Hmm.
fuck with the PAL design and the way they make the PALs interact with the character. Is like Pokemon,
Hmm.
you have to like synthesize the relationship through just like existing and fighting. You know what I mean? You pull them out in the fights and do
Yeah.
stuff. In Power World, every single thing you get is so integrated into everything you do, and every single resource in every single area is tied into different aspects and different things. I've never had a game feel so smooth in the way that it like moves you between areas, in the way that it's delivering the story and the thing to you, but in a way that is completely sandbox, and you could have done anything else and it would have felt exactly the same. It's got some rough spots on it, and I don't see enough people talking about the rough spots, if I'm really honest. There's like the sound design is not there. But I was also talking to Beth about this. If you have a little electric rat and it groans with any amount of effort, good luck trying to argue that in court that motherfucker's not Pikachu.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like they just played it safe, and they're like, they don't make that much noise. They're kind of quiet guys. They're not that crazy. They don't make that much noise. Isn't that crazy? But
crazy concept.
It's dude. Imagine the best version of Pokemon and Minecraft merged together. Take that and put it in Breath of the Wild / Genshin Impact world, and then like quadruple the map size and the options of guys you have. Beth and I are almost at like 30-40 hours, and we're at maybe 5 to 10% of the map.
Jesus.
It's demonic, dude. We're slow gamers. We crawl. We don't sprawl out. We like to slowly 100%, and that's starting to kill us. So we're needing to go out to advance more. But oh my God. I cannot recommend it enough. Just keep an eye on sales. That's all I can say. It is 100%. This will be a game that if we can get the gang going on it, I will leave a server up. I like, it's that level already. This feels like what I wanted from Pokemon from Minecraft when we were doing our group Minecraft games, because the game's fully multiplayer too. So you can create server worlds.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's crazy, dude. You can do like group boss fights and shit. It's like a MMORPG. Yeah, so it's like WoW and Breath of the Wild and Pokemon and Minecraft.
Oh. Okay.
It's chef's kiss, genuinely. I think the most fun I have had gaming since Outer Wilds, when I played that for the first time, however many years ago that was now. What an experience.
Oh yeah.
But
that reminds me that I have one more thing. I'm so sorry for one more thing and one more thing. I have one more thing for my week. So I don't know. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you remember a couple of weeks ago when that I'm admin on a Minecraft and Discord server. That got cooped. Like we had a whole situation.
I remember.
First of all,
you walked us through it.
Yeah. First of all, I hear, and I'm gonna sound very neutral on this, but I can like later tell you in private how I feel about it. I hear that the coop version of the server is not doing so well. That they're not it's not going well. However, we launched this week. We completely rebuilt. Like Ashley's helping us with a lot of the coding. We completely rebuilt over the month that this happened, and we launched on Tuesday, and there were over 20 people online, and we consistently have like at least 10 people on the server, and that makes me so happy. I'm so happy that it's doing as well as it is, because I know me and just everyone on the staff team and on the admin team has been putting so much work in, that it going as well as it is, it makes me incredibly happy. I'm so glad. I'm so happy.
That's hype. That's very hype. I'm building those communities. I mean, that's my whole bag, so I get it.
Yeah. No, it's great.
I'm really excited for it. That sounds like a good time. Dude, yeah. I yearn for the moment we can get everybody in Pal World. If I can convince Alex, if I can get Alex sold on it, I think I could get Alex to get it for everybody. Because there's a world where you can pitch it where it's like a little satisfactory-y.
Yeah. And
Dude,
Alex is a big fan of that.
Dude, it's a lot of farming and passive resource generation. Because so here, let me have you seen like the base and the PAL like concept with how they do stuff?
Not at all.
So can I explain this to you for a moment?
Nothing. Yes, of course.
This is fucking insane, dude. So
okay,
in the base, like think advanced survival sandbox game. You know what I mean? To make food, you need fire. To freeze things, you need ice. To farm things, you need to plant it. You need to water it. You need to gather it. If you want to cut down trees, you need to cut down trees. If you want to mine, you got to mine, right? Like all of the different ways you gather all of the resources, right? Every PAL in the world has different attributes that can help you at the base. So you have your party of your guys that you take with you, but then the guys that are just sitting in your box doing nothing, you can actually slowly upgrade your base and have guys working on your base and doing stuff for you. So you can have your fire guy smelting while you're out doing stuff. You can have your plant guys doing all the farming. You can get a cow and make them generate milk. You can have a big tortoise farm rocks for you. You know what I mean? Like, and it's all automated and passively generating, and that'll actually get you XP. So as you level up, you can passively level pals or whatever pals in the base while you're out doing stuff. So that way, if you want to, you can swap people out and make them useful. But then the base will also get attacked. So you can build defenses, and you need to make sure that the guys that are good at working are also strong enough to defend themselves if you're not there to protect them. It's crazy. It turns into this whole, like, if you want to, there can be PvP servers and factions and shit, and you can have like markets where you're selling things to each other, where it's like imagine you're a person and you breed Pokemon and you level it up to be really strong, and you're like, hey, I'll sell this to you if you can get me this incredibly difficult to get resource that I don't want to get. I'll get this, I'll just give this, you know what I mean? And you can trade and sell and do things like that. And like you can breed like the perfect worker, like a generational base guy that can do anything and everything you need. You know what you see the vision? It takes the concept of like advanced base building and resource generation and gathering, and like the beauty of elemental pal Pokemon, whatever you want to call them, and it's so fucking awesome. It scratches the brain in whatever way you want to play it too. That's the best part. Is Beth and I forgot to mention this. Beth and I are co-oping. So we're trading the controller back and forth. So she's going around and doing a lot of gathering and resource information. And then when she gets to like a boss fight, she passes the controller off, and I beat the bosses for us.
You two are so cute. Dude, it's actually giving me diabetes.
It's the best. It's the best thing in the world. I'll tell you what. We put it on. I bet. We put it on the flat screen and we have it on the controller. Dude, it's literally the coolest thing ever.
Man, that's awesome. That's so fun.
I'll say, Beth and I both talked about, it's like the best our lives have ever been. We're playing like a Pokemon game on the couch, like just grinding. Dude, I took 2 days off of work. We just played all day. Both days. Just nonstop. Wow. We didn't stop. Monday, Tuesday. It's what I did. I've been waking up before work and grinding for us to get the annoying stuff. So that way when we start playing later, we can just dive in and we don't have to get any of the annoying farming stuff. I already did all of it this morning.
Nice. Man, that's fun.
It's so much fun. It's a great time. But the hearing about the Minecraft server, it does make me yearn for I really want another like community game experience like that. I miss that a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah. It
Uh,
is really great.
but speaking of feeling isolated and alone, we've got a book to read.
We do.
So, how do we want to do this?
That's a good question.
We just want to like trade off narrator per chapter, and then
I was gonna suggest that as well.
okay,
And then one of us reads Yasna, and then one of us reads Ivory, or whatever her friend's name was.
mm-hmm. Well, one of us is a person and one of us is a spread.
Yeah. So I'll read the spread.
Fair enough. Or we can break stereotypes.
Yeah, if you want, we can also break stereotypes.
Who do you feel more drawn to? Do you feel more Yasna or do you feel more Ivory?
I do not feel more Yasna at all.
Fair.
I don't know if that's because she's a woman and I'm not a woman, or if it's because I don't feel smart enough to be Yasna Cullen. It's one of the two.
You can't summon the cuntiness enough.
I know. I don't think I can.
I can get to cunt. I can get to cunt. Trust.
Do you know that I still often think about the confrontation about that Abraham and Yasna had in book 3? Where,
dude.
where she's like...
Yeah, here, let's quick pause. We're going to open this right now. This book just came out. We're going to try to hold our reactions as best we can. This is going to be spoilers. We're going to fucking react and get into spoilers. We're going to try our fucking best, but let it be. Again, this is in the middle of book 2. If you're reading an interlude book in the middle of book 2, what are you doing? What are you doing reading this without reading the other shit? You're reading about the fucking cognitive realm before you read book 5? What are you doing? Get out of here. Go finish book 5. We're going to talk about spoilers. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Yeah. So I'll be Yasna, and then you'll be Ivory.
And then when characters come up, we can decide.
Yeah, vibe or alternate.
Yeah, sounds good as well.
Copy that. I yearn for the moment one of us ends up in a conversation with ourselves, and it's 3, but it's all one person voicing the same.
Yeah, we just go in circles. I'm
gonna try to keep notes for us on voices, so that way we can attempt to keep track.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
There we go. Getting our bullet points set up so that way I can keep track. And we already just decided Ivory and Yasna. I always forget it's Yasna. Jasna.
Yasna.
Yasna. No, she's both yes and no. Yasna.
Yeah, Yasna.
Yas. They're very separate. Yas. Nah. Nah. The duality of Yasna. Yasna, when she comes back and Shalon's fucking locked down everything, she's like, yes. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean it was humans? What do you mean it was humans? Okay. Oh, before we jump in, do you want news about weekly update? Oh
yeah.
Quick,
please.
This can be
anything.
Yep. So some very, very quick ones. Very easy ones. Oh, I should have gone and gotten that link. I meant to. I'll send people to the YouTube video because that's the responsible, better thing to do.
Of course.
So first things first, milked the intro, but the first draft of the Mistborn screenplay is done. Yay, big celebration. He then went on to say that there's likely going to be many, many more drafts. So this Sure.
Sure,
Okay.
hope so. Hey.
Yeah. So they're gonna be just keep going, redoing stuff. But the first one's done. Says he'll give updates as much as he is allowed to. That's kind of he's very openly being like, hey, I'll say what they let me, which fair. I do respect that. Some more Gen Con stuff. If you're going to Gen Con, it's too late. It already started, and if you're watching this, it's too long ago. But you can go watch the update video. They had some cool stuff. It's like a little mini game you could do at the Gen Con. It's cute. You should go watch it. It's a fun little mini game that they actually invented, and you get a pin for getting it. And they gave out some Kaladin Knight tokens, some TCG card tokens that you can use Kaladin as a knight in a card game, which is fun. And the big thing, the actually kind of cool thing, which I find actually encouraging, they're doing a Sanderson census. So on this week's Sanderson YouTube video, it's the Mistborn screenplay complete, it's the big one, and it's probably on his socials right now around end of July, early August, 2026. Was the Sanderson census posted, where you can go and fill out and give some information about who you are as a fan, who's actually listening, what you're interested in. I haven't gone and filled it out yet, but you absolutely should. Everyone who is a Sanderson fan, I believe if you participate in a community, you should do your best to inform the census stuff. It just helps people doing stuff have more information. You know what I mean? In a perfect world, they give an opportunity to give feedback, but knock on wood, fingers crossed, we'll see if I write a fucking essay in there. Who knows? There's some Magic the Gathering spoilers on Sanderson socials if you want to go see those. And he had a family reunion next week, so the weekly recap for next week was pre-recorded. So probably not going to be a lot of poignant information in that one, but we will see.
All right.
And that's all for weekly update.
Interesting. Amazing.
All right. For the preface, who do you think has the better Sanderson voice?
I don't know.
I think I can take it.
Yeah, you sure?
There was a point in time where I was going to write this sequence as part of the actual book, Words of Radiance. Oh, sorry. Preface. Preface. There was a point in time when I was going to write this sequence as part of the actual book, Words of Radiance. That's the third book, right?
That's the second book.
That is second? That is second. That's right, because this is the middle of second. A mini novel about Yasna surviving Shadesmar while everyone tried to figure out what was going on with Zeth and the Ghostbloods in the physical realm. I eventually decided that the novel worked better without Yasna distracting us, as I wanted Shadesmar to be a big part of the Oathbringer, and it would be reserved for there. Once I made that decision, I told myself I would eventually write this story to show off how she managed to get back in the end. However, time and time again, I found that, it just wasn't the right time. Even after I got both Edge Dancer and Dawnshard, this one lingered as the one that I wanted to do someday. So when Dan and I sat down to actually do the story deck, I knew this one was the main story I wanted to get told. I can't get a ton of credit for the final product, as my outline to Dan was mostly us sitting down and me talking through the broad story beats of what happened to Yasna, but I didn't have a lot of specific how. This specifically makes up for a stronger story, I think, for if I had a beat-by-beat outline ready down to the details, then the real answer would have been to write it myself. Instead, this felt like an excellent way for Dan to begin writing in the Cosmere. My main job was to make sure it fit continuity, and to make sure Yasna's voice was right, and to see that it filled the blanks I wanted to. Actually, he got Yasna's voice right very easily. Ivory was the one that took a little more work.
Now scroll down.
The production of this story was a delightful experience, in part because I was actually kind of worried about someone, even Dan, writing something in Stormlight, then reading the first pages as they were done and being able to relax they were working was a highlight of the year for me. From there, it was brainstorming, chatting, and watching it come together. One thing to note is Tyverdi, the mysterious stranger that Yasna meets. We're going to have to figure that one out. Tyverni, yeah. That Yasna meets. This meeting is perhaps a more important event than you might realize. Yeah, okay, just literally telling us. but only for selfish
Okay.
reasons. Tyvernia is from Dan's very first unpublished novel, written decades ago when he and I were first in a writing group together. And Tyvernia is one of the inspirations for Yesna herself. Oh, that's cute. No, it's
So cute.
Important
That's
sentimentally.
cute.
Yeah, that is cute.
That is cute.
I was fascinated by the idea of a fantasy historian and thought not enough fantasy novels included them. The words in them felt like history to us, but the characters, the events are contemporary. History means something different to them. As we were brainstorming, the
Take a
details of I'm rocking it. We're good. As we were brainstorming the details of the story, I was the one who suggested to Dan that he make Tyverny show up, as I found it a shame that his books is lost to time, and we will most certainly never be published. It's what the fuck?
That's mean. That's so mean to say. What the fuck?
The preface of the book, dude. He wrote it with
So
you.
mean to
He wrote the
say.
book for you, dude.
That's so mean to say. What the fuck? And your first novel will never be
That's
published. What the fuck, man?
crazy.
That's crazy
Okay.
work. That's
Oh.
crazy. Sorry.
Whoa. No, dude, don't you dare be sorry. You're just having the most correct, valid reaction to that. It's like,
It's so
since you're a
fucked up to
sniveling little
say.
twit and you'll never succeed. You're like, what the fuck? Dude, keep spitting on him. What the fuck?
Instead, letting Tyverny sail into the Cosmere and be there for everyone to enjoy felt like such an appropriate event, especially with a chance to give a little mentoring and help to the character he inspired.
I don't have to say a word.
I don't want to give anything away, but for the books in the Cosmere Dan might write in the future, you might want to keep an eye out for Tyverny.
So yeah, we're
okay.
he's just letting us know this is a new person that's important to the outline now. It's like this person has plot
Awesome.
armor, new plot armor person.
This one right here, ladies and gentlemen. This one right here. I'll do the narrator, I think, for the first
Please.
chapter, since you did did the yeah. Okay, so chapter 1. Ooh. Yasna awoke just in time to learn how much it hurts to be stabbed in the chest. She had fallen asleep reading, hoping to find some fact that might help numb the dread that crept into her heart. Then a long, thin blade had crept in after it. What was going on? She smelled smoke and sour sweat from unwashed men. Jesus Christ. She looked up and saw 3 such men towering over her, axes at the ready. How had they gotten into her room? No, her cabin, on the Wind's Pleasure. Taking Shallan to meet Adolin? No. Dalinar. Storms. Why is it so hard to think? The agony in her chest was overwhelming, and she felt her strength oozing out of her. Through her open door, she saw sailors tied up and struggling as more men ran past. Oh yeah, Ivory is me. Stormlight, Ivory whispered in her ear. Heal yourself, Yasna. Your death will be. Not yet. She looked up at the looming men, at the white-knuckled hands clutching axes. They were expecting her to heal, as if someone had warned them she could. Ghostbloods. Better to let them think they've won and heal myself after they move on.
How long can I delay
it?
Hey, that's me, bitch. That me.
Sorry.
Also, it's I think there the will is like he's enunciating the will because will is like a special word to him. Your death will be.
Yeah. Will be.
How long can I delay and still come back?
She tried to play dead, but the pain in her chest was too great. She took a breath and retched up blood instead. She tried again to feign her death, giving in to the spreading weakness as her heart pumped her blood onto the floor. She grew limp, her vision darkened and blurred, all sounds muffled. Her body screamed at her to heal, but she focused on waiting.
She's dead.
Not yet, said one of the men. Their voices sounded like they came through curtains. Be sure, said another, and Yasna felt a second blade plunge into her chest, scraping her ribs and thudding, Jesus, into the wooden floor. Now, Yasna! Avery's whisper cut through the haze of death in her mind. Heal now!
Not yet. I have to wait.
She heard shouts and more thuds, but she couldn't tell what any of it meant. Her body seemed weightless now, or perhaps she had left her body behind.
Oh, sorry. Where's my thing? I lost my space. Left body behind. I looked at a different page. I'm sorry.
How dare you? What was I waiting for?
Where is it?
The line.
Was I
after left her body behind?
I don't even see the left her. Is it in the middle of a paragraph? Where is it? My gratitude. Dude, I'm blind. I'm so sorry. Fully immersion breaking. I'm so sorry. I needed to look over and make sure the audio was working because I had an anxiety spike.
It's all good.
I'll
I
take
forgive you.
And she'd be vulnerable. Leave her. Okay, I'm so sorry. I found it. Okay. Can you read me back in?
Yes, of course. Her body seemed weightless now, or perhaps she had left her body behind.
What was I waiting for? Something important. But I'm free now. I can go anywhere I want. All I have to do is let go. Drift away.
Yasna! The sound of her name pulled her back. Her eyes had stopped working. She didn't know if her assassins were still watching or if they'd moved to another target. She did know that if she tried to heal with them still in the room, they would kill her again. It would take her a moment to get back to full strength, and during that time she'd be vulnerable.
I can Elsecaller. Pop into Shadesmar, heal there, then pop back and fight. It'd be difficult, but
It would be...
Oh, that's you. Damn it. It's so hard to see.
That is me. It would be difficult, but she'd done it before. She drew in all the stormlight from her pouch of spheres, then reached out with her mind for a corner of the world. She grabbed it, lifted it, and turned it like a page, and suddenly the screams and chaos were gone. She landed with a thump. Oh, that's really good art. Oh my god.
Oh, I don't see the art.
No, oh my god.
No, the thing that I downloaded is like a fucked up ebook. It's like it's just the text.
So sad.
If you can send me the art, that'd be hype.
I will send you the art because it is really good.
We should show the art if we can. We should show the art. You purchased it.
Yeah. There you go. I have it on my iPad, so I can just screenshot.
Yo. Oh,
right?
the turning like a page too. Oh, hold on. Let's go to pod art. Show this real quick. Where's the pod viewer?
The week.
Look at that. Oh no, the fog is here. No, get out of here. Get out of here, preservation. There we go. Sorry, I had to get rid of preservation. God, look at that art. I'll leave that up while we continue reading.
Yes. I'll make it a bit smaller. My joy is, said Ivory, and my gratitude. Yasna channeled her stormlight into healing and gasped at the rush of pain as her body rebuilt itself. Within seconds, she could see again. Be careful, Ivory was human-sized now, his ink-dark skin shimmering with faint iridescence. He held a fencing blade of the same dark material. If you use stormlight, enemies will be. The blade in her chest, a long dagger, clattered to the ground, which was dark as dark as obsidian and ringed by crooked crystal trees. Dark as obsidian is interesting.
Very.
Her bones and muscles and organs knit together, and she retched up the last blood trapped in her now flawless lungs.
Oh yeah, dude. They're fucking. That was a fucking Alamancer. That was a Mistborn.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah,
obsidian.
with
the obsidian
and
daggers.
obsidian blades. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck.
That's good. That's so good. This is coming off of like Mistborn and immediately going into this is really good.
Yes,
I think.
God, so those motherfuckers drowned. How you drown?
Right?
That's crazy.
No, yeah. The next line's yours, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Where are we at? Blade in her chest, long. Now flawless lungs. Now I have a moment
Her
to
now
plan.
flawless lungs.
Now I have a moment to plan.
Specks of light glittered in the air. Specks of light glittered in the air around her. The souls of everyone on the wind's pleasure, and the wind's pleasure. The nearby beads were everything on it. Even inanimate objects had reflections in the cognitive realm. She struggled to sit up. Her hands and nightgown sticky with blood. How much had she lost? How much did the body require to function properly? She tried to stand, but it was still too much.
I hate being weak.
Avery laughed, though there was no humor in it. Sitting up and talking moments after dying. How many humans would consider this weak?
My father.
I never met him. Yasna tried again, bracing against a nearby tree, and this time stood up. The lightheaded sensation was gone. She took stock of her stormlight. Far less than she'd hoped.
Damnation.
Something bad is?
We're trapped. I don't have enough to get us home again.
This is my home.
You know what I mean.
She let go of the tree, cursing now how easy it was to stand unsupported.
Why didn't I save some and heal a little less?
If Stormlight is not, said Ivory, we have only one way out, a particularity.
Which is?
A place where my world and your world meet, the Sea of Oracles.
Where is that on Roshar?
The Horneater Peaks.
That's weeks away. We'll never make it in time to help Shallan. She might be dead already.
Yasna looked around her, as if expecting a solution to appear. All she saw was the weapon that had almost killed her, covered in her own blood. On Roshar, a dagger might be useful, but here, she swatted at the floating lights, then realized they were the answer.
I've got it.
You can send us back.
I can help Shallan. These lights are people on the ship, and these beads are the ropes that bind them. I've just enough stormlight to change the ropes into water.
Convincing objects to change is difficult.
Not for me.
She reached towards the beads, found the ropes, and commanded them to change. In an instant, the sailors were free, and Yasna felt their spirits through the light. They stood, they roared in triumph, and they fell.
What's happening?
Oh God. Everything was falling. The people, the objects, the rats in the how do you say that?
Bilges.
Bilges. Everything except the boat. Because there was no boat. Yasna searched for it everywhere, touching each bead, but all that was left was water.
No!
She screamed.
Storm, Shallan!
She rolled her eyes.
You fool, I just saved you.
She had your same plan.
The stupidest possible version of my plan. Liquefy the entire ship. Short-sighted. Crem-witted girl.
She found Shallan's light and pinched it in fury.
What are you going to do now, idiot? Drown in the middle of the ocean?
The shore is near, said Ivory. I can hear the beats.
If we are near the sea, They are near land.
Yes, I remembered. Everything in Shadesmore was reversed from the physical realm. Land for water, water for land. Except Shademore's water was a rolling sea of beads. She watched the floating sparks intently, trying to see if her traveling companions would swim or flounder.
I don't have any stormlight left.
Said Yasna.
But we can.
No, we can't. Ivory tapped on her shoulder. Tapped on her shoulder. She turned, then looked where he was pointing. Your soul casting has caught attention. Far in the distance, she could see two dark shapes weaving between crystal trees, bounding over the obsidian like giant axhounds on the hunt. 4 red eyes glowed dimly in the middle of each of their silhouettes.
What are those?
Anger Sprint. We do not want them to reach us.
Agreed.
Ivory pointed to the other direction. There's a light on the bead sea. A boat is.
Then run.
Yasna took a few steps, but skidded to a stop and doubled back to pick up the bloody dagger.
Just in case.
Anger Sprint R! Ivory pulled her forward. Called by your light and drawn by your fury. Comment now, or their food will be us. Yasna looked back and saw them more clearly now. Monstrous shapes of black stone and bristling blades, like wine spines the size of chulls.
Oh shit!
She turned and ran with Ivory, lifting the hem of her nightgown and sprinting barefoot across the rocky wasteland. They crested a small rise, and Yasna saw the light Ivory had mentioned, a curved triangle like a sail, floating on the ocean of beads.
How do we know we can trust them?
We are not fast, said Ivory. They are. Yasna gasped for breath, still sprinting as fast as she could.
Will they pick us up?
Why are you asking me? Yasna scowled, but heard the screeching of an anger spring close behind them. She cupped her hands around her mouth to shout.
Hello? Hello, we need a ride!
The boat bobbed on the sea of beads.
They don't hear us,
said Yasna. They were nearing the shore now, but the boat hadn't moved. Get behind me when we reach the waterline, said Ivory. I might be able to...
Look!
The ship tacked its glowing sail and swooped sharply towards the shore. Yasna wasted no time and plunged hip deep into the beads, wading toward it. Ivory followed. Another howl. The anger sprint were close behind them, and the physical anger sprint looked like globs of blood. Why did they look so different here? She glanced over her shoulder, saw one crest the ridge, blood dripping from its mouth in vicious trails.
Lovely,
she muttered. She looked back at the boat, which was almost upon them, 30 feet long, with a single glowing sail. Perhaps a fishing boat? Were there fish here? The beads were up to her armpits. A few steps later, and they were up to her neck. Ivory was ahead of her, reaching for the boat. A man in a cloak and hood reached back. His hand was green. Yasna heard a crash behind her, but didn't dare look back. She took another step and went down, head under the beads, flailing for her life and air. 2 hands hold her up, plopping her into the boat. Do you want me to?
I think this is the main companion of the book. So I think this person will interact more with Yasna than they will with Ivory.
Yes.
So I think you should be what was this motherfucker's name again? Tyvernus,
I think.
Go get the copy.
Okay. Let me figure out how to say his fucking name.
It'll come up shortly.
Larita? Right? Yeah. Larita, the man shouted. Pull hard to starboard. The small girl in the aft leaned back, putting all her weight again on the rope. Yasna turned and found herself face to face with a nightmare looming over the boat. The Angersprand's head was mostly jaw, its giant teeth oozing blood mere inches from her nose. She screamed and scrambled backwards. The spren lashed out, tearing her nightgown and dragging a long claw down her neck. The cut burned. Larita!
Lorietta.
Lorietta, sorry.
No, you're
Lorietta.
good. You're good. I just caught it. I finally looked over and was like, what's that? Yeah, Lorietta.
Lorietta. Next one's yours then, I assume. If you're voicing the girl, I'm voicing the man.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm getting all the women, you're getting all the dudes. Fair enough. Or the masks. You're getting the masks, I'm getting the femmes.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
The girl snapped. Ivory lent his weight to the sail. The spren roared at Yasna, scrambling to reach her, and she saw that face above its. And she saw that the face above its jaw was a smooth, featureless shell. The eyes underneath it shining through the carapace with an ominous glow. A second spren appeared beside it, reaching for the gunwale. But suddenly the boat turned away from them, catching the wind and plowing into the open sea.
It can't be wind.
That's another really good artwork. Oh my god.
Let's see it.
Oh, are the fucking pictures denoting the chapters?
Hold on. I need to check on Onion real quick. You just made a weird sound.
Mm.
I think he just did a little puppy moan.
Aww. Bob, he's so cute.
With where that picture is, I don't think so. That doesn't feel like a chapter break.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. There we are.
Oh, is it? Hold on. I think you might be right.
Yeah, because
They're just, the chapter breaks are just
checked
in the middle of the shit.
Yeah, I think because I just checked, and I think that the contents thing at the beginning is kind of just like the illustrations.
Oh, that makes sense. It's the titles of the pictures.
It's all just one.
So
it's all just one.
So it's when we get to pictures, we can swap.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I can do the
next. I have.
Okay. Let's let me pull this up for the people at home. Oh, what a dude.
Right.
God, that looks so fucking cool. Yeah, can we talk about Yesna's doing all of this in a nightgown? She's in like a beautiful flowing nightgown. Oh my
beautiful
god.
Girl.
Do you just want to narrate this one and I can narrate Lopin?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, fair enough. We'll do that. We're already this deep, right?
Awesome. Yeah.
If I'll say this, if you've got the vocal chops for it, you know what I mean? I don't want you to destroy your voice.
Nah, it's gonna be fine.
Hell yeah. Where are we at? Hold on.
It can't be wind. There's no wind here in your line, I believe.
Yeah, hold on. Now I need to refind wind because I was scrolling around trying to find. Can't be wind.
Breaks.
Thank you. Found it. Okay. All right, going back in. It can't be wind. There's no wind here. She takes off her sunglasses.
A slim boat outpaced the angry spread, but failed to lose them. The monsters followed at a distance, eyes glowing and tails swishing. The boat was maybe 10 yards long and 2 yards across at its widest point. The gunwales were a few feet high, and a series of benches ran between them. The boat had oars, but the main propulsion was the glowing sail tied to a mast in the center of the boat. Yasna wanted to ask about it, but Ivory, per usual, asked the less scientific, but much more pressing question. Why are you? Asked Ivory. You mean who am I? Asked the man. Yes, said Ivory. But also, why?
He means, why are you here?
Said Yasna, wrapping her legs in a rag she found on the deck.
He's an Inkspren. That's how they talk. You get used to it.
The stranger looked over his shoulder. The glowing eyes of the younger Spren were distant but now kept pace. He turned back to Yasna, relaxed a bit, and pulled off his hood. His face was the same pale green as his hand. His hair was green as well, but as dark as moss and streaked with grey. His ears were long and pointed. They are dogged hunters, he said, but I believe we have escaped for now. My suspicion is, Ivory pointed with his blade. You are
fucking sword at him.
You are exactly where we need you. So soon after our ambush. The man's expression didn't change. Rarely have I been so harshly accused of helping someone.
But he's right.
Said Yasna.
Your presence is too convenient.
The answer to that is simple, said the green man and gestured at the girl. Sorry, what was her name again?
Lorietta.
Lorietta, thank you.
Split it up like we were joking earlier. Lorietta.
Thank you. Lorietta sees the future. Yasna frowned and examined Lorietta.
Sure.
She seemed to be 10, maybe 12 years old. I love that. He's like, well, it's quite simple, you see. My daughter here, I don't know if she's his daughter, I'm just gonna assume, sees the future.
I mean, daughter correlation, right? Like, he's an older man taking care of the younger girl. Let's put it this way, it's weird if it's not. It's weird if that dynamic isn't present.
It's yeah, sure is.
No,
she seemed to be 10, maybe 12 years old. Yeah, sorry.
No, go for it. Keep going. Rock it.
Okay. Dark black hair and rich copper skin, almost like a Herdazian, but without the crystalline fingernails. She averted her eyes when everyone looked at her.
Every legend I have read says seeing the future is bad.
I've read the same, said the man. Nevertheless, we came, and you are here.
Why? What did she say would happen?
Only that we would find people in need. I am making a study of this child's power to find out what will happen when the future becomes the present. And now my study has yielded a result, and I must ponder it.
Are you a Spren?
Asked Yasna. I am not. He made a motion with his hand. Why is my... Sorry, I'm seeing my internet be a little bit bad. I'm wondering why that is. Oh, Okay. Okay, it's calmed down. Sorry.
All good.
I am not. He made a motion with his hand that Yasna assumed to be a greeting. Oh God, Jesus fucking Christ.
What?
My name is Hwyn.
Yeah.
Quinn. Taverny. Quinn. And I am an historian. Storms, said Ivory. Another one. Yes, another bag, but didn't.
I love how fucking sick of each other they are. So that's one thing you gotta remember. We are sick of each other.
Right. Oh, I love them so much. Yes, another bag, but didn't replicate the gesture.
And the girl?
She doesn't know where she is from, said Taverny, which makes it difficult to get her home.
Did she tell you who we are?
Doesn't matter.
That depends on whose side you're on.
Yes, I glanced at Lorietta.
What did your vision say? Who are you?
The girl looked away again, saying nothing.
Information.
Oh, sorry, that's your.
Yeah. Information is my weapon.
Sorry.
No, you don't be sorry. I'm fucking joshing you, dude. You're good.
I'm sorry, I stole your line.
I'll fucking kill you. You stole my line again. I'll kill you. No. Christ. read me back in, please.
Fuck, I lost it.
The girl looked away.
Oh yeah, the girl looked away, saying nothing.
Information is my weapon.
Said Yasna, trying to keep her voice steady.
And I am a master with it, but I cannot use it if no one will talk to me.
Ivory pointed to starboard. More anger spread R.
I know exactly why.
Yasna snapped. Our meeting is no accident, said Taverdi. Loretta sees not the future, but possible futures, as it often is with seeing the future. The trope of them all when it comes to seeing the future. She told me that in one of them, someone would need help in the luminous shallows at this exact time. I assumed said help would be an escape from danger, and it seemed to have been part of it. But if you need information, there could be no one better to meet a centuries-old historian. Tell me what you need to know, and I will endeavor to provide it. Yasna considered him for a moment, still wary. Too convenient indeed. On the other hand, if he wanted her dead, he could have done that easily. Could still do it. There was no harm in asking for help, as long as she didn't reveal her identity or goals.
I must find a perpendicularity,
she said.
We have to return to Roshar as quickly as possible.
She paused.
A perpendicularity is a thing that can take us between worlds.
I am aware. Yasna sighed.
Of course you are. The nearest one is the Hornita Peaks.
In the Sea of Oracles, Tiverty nodded. It will take us more than a month to get of travel. Yasna gestured at her bedraggled nightgown, a pouch of empty spears and bloody blade, a tinge of despair. She felt a tinge of despair, though she pushed it away.
We have nothing to offer in exchange for your help.
I offered freely, said Tiverty. I'm studying the girl, and you are the perfect opportunity to...
Honors,
said a small voice. Everyone looked at Loretta, who shrank away. Teneri spoke gently. What was that, child? The girl mumbled.
You could go to honors instead.
She had a clipped accent, barely hitting the T's and D's.
You could go to honors instead. There it is. Yeah. Oh my God! Just like, you could go to honors instead. She's Cockney, dude.
Fuck, that's funny. That's funny. Did you already say it's closer?
Sorry. It's closer.
Honest perpendicularity moves, said Ivory. No certainty about where it will... Oh.
Storms.
Yes, I stared at the girl.
You can see the future. Some of them. Sorry.
Whispered Loretta.
Some of them. I gotta mark her as Cockney.
Oh yeah, right. I have to mark me as...
I've got notes.
Tired.
What is Ivory? Ivory is like higher. Tavernus is gruffer. Yasna's cunt.
Cunt.
All right, where are we at? Sorry.
Loretta is Cockney.
That's right.
Okay.
You can see the future. Some of them.
Whispered Loretta.
In one of them, honors perpendicular. The thing you said. It'll be place called Noble Sacrifice. Where is that?
The girl shrugged, and Yasna looked at Ivory. It has the sound of a Shadesmore city, said Ivory, but not one I know.
Some place where a sacrifice was made?
Asked Yasna.
By a powerful spren or one of the heralds?
I don't doubt we could find it, said Taverny. I have some contacts we could ask, if we sail far enough.
We are in a hurry,
said Yasna.
Honors perpendicularity has too many variables with the Hornita Peaks. We have a plan and a route, so we'll go to the Sea of Oracles, and I thank you.
Iwan Taverny turned the rudder and the boat skimmed across the beats. Yasna sat against the side and touched her leg gingerly. With no stormlight, no chance to get Eddie for weeks, she would have to live with the wound.
With luck, I can find Stormlight before it gets infected.
She glanced at Ivory, then at Taverny.
How much Stormlight is in your sail?
How much what?
Stormlight.
She said.
It's glowing.
She paused.
I can't sense any. Yet, what else would it be? But there's no sense in telling him I can use Stormlight if I don't have to.
She thought of a strategy and pressed forward.
Spren are attracted to it. That's why we have more Angus Spren following us. And it won't be long until more Spren notice.
That's not why new Anger Spren follow, said Ivory.
I know.
Yasna snapped.
I just want to assess how much danger we're in.
Stormlight. Ah! Taverny adjusted his grip on the rudder. I wasn't sure I'd heard you correctly. It's a word I'm getting used to.
What do you mean?
The sail does not use Stormlight. It catches the current. Yasna froze, trying to decide which revelation to follow up on first. How does he not know of Oh, sorry, that's you.
How does he not know of Stormlight? What current?
She settled on the ladder.
The
other ships I've seen... Sorry, I keep getting into the flow.
You're good. That's part of the struggles of reading with multiple voices and people. The other ships I've seen in Shadesmar are pulled by Spren. There's no wind and no propulsion in the beads, just a subtle shifting. What current does the sail catch?
The current, said Taverny. You have the air of a scholar about you. Surely you know of it.
Indulge me.
Even in dire peril and oozing blood, the prospect of an academic conversation quickened her pulse. Was the current his word for Stormlight? And that's where the confusion came from?
I am eager to hear your thoughts.
Ivory sat down next to her. Rest first. Our danger still is.
More reason to stay alert,
said Yasna.
I have to get back to the physical realm before it's too late for my knowledge to aid my family.
I do not mean that. I mean, now, danger. The anger spren still follow. Your leg will be the least of your wounds. Yasna looked starboard. A trio of anger spren were distant but keeping pace. She left Taverny's interrogation for later.
You know, I'm not mad at you, Ivory, right? Frustrated with our situation, but not angry. They have no reason to follow us.
But following is, so the reason is, he cocked his head. Who angers you? Yasna gestured at Taverny and Loretta.
How do you know it's not one of them?
Your scowl literally is.
So it has to be me? It's not the child furious at being far away from home?
She might be, said Ivory. I don't know her, but I know you, and your anger is. Yasna scowled deeper, but then sighed.
I am, and I'm trying very hard not to be, but it's stupid Shalon. I was forming a plan, but no, she had to jump in, using her powers she barely controls to do something she couldn't understand. Now we're stranded here, and for all I know, she's at the bottom of the sea, along with my books, notes, spanreeds, contacts, gods, and money. And we are fighting a war, and a war needs soldiers and strategy, not a temperamental toddler.
A toddler she is not.
All the more reason for her to use her storming head.
Anger burned inside her. She took a deep breath and checked on the anger spren. Their eyes glowed as they cut through the beats.
I know I need to relax, but I am allowed to be upset that her foolishness has turned into my world-threatening emergency.
It's not about allowing, said Ivory. It's about forgiving. Yasna closed her eyes.
I know. Just give me a moment.
She pushed the conversation from her mind, pushed away Taverny's enticing new ideas and Loretta's ominous powers.
How can I use them? What can I? No. Process first, plan later. She
cleared her mind and let her emotions bubble to the surface.
You can't think of a feeling, you have to feel it.
She took stock of her frustration, her dread, and yes, her fear. She let them talk to her, gave them attention, and moved to what was deeper. There was, indeed, anger in the bottom of her heart. Not anger at Ivory, but at the fact that he was right. There was no good reason to be angry at Shalon.
She's impetuous and untrained, but in that moment she was also frightened and alone. She heard the assassins kill me, maybe even saw it. Shalon thought she was alone, and she did the only thing she could to think of to escape. And she was, I admit, clever for figuring out how to liquefy a ship. I already knew she was powerful. Clever is even better. Shalon,
She whispered.
I forgive you.
The anger sprint slowed but didn't stop. Fatigue overtook Yasna.
I need to rest. You'll keep an eye on these two?
The old man and the little girl. They will not harm you.
We just watch a child melt a cargo ship, take all threats seriously, and wake me if I'm needed.
Ivory gave a mock salute. My vigilant is. And a matter of...
Oh,
I love him so much.
This I think is a chapter break. That's a purple word for me. There's a line break and a purple word here.
Yeah, I see it as well.
So,
yes.
Do you want to? Now we see there are chapters. Do you want to break or do you want to keep rocking?
I think, yeah, well, let's switch. I'm okay to switch.
Yeah.
If that's okay with you.
Yeah. I am more than happy to do whichever you want to do. I just want to make sure you have the opportunity
Absolutely.
to, if you feel your chops going. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that was about 40 minutes of reading.
Yeah.
Do we want to do another chapter, another section? We want to keep rocking?
Yeah, let's do another chapter and then stop there for the time.
Do we want to take a quick break
Awesome.
at that chapter break?
Sounds good.
Give our voices a break. Give our throats a break.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's throw it to BRB. We will be right back.
Yes.
I'll go ahead and mute us as well.
Ooh.
I'm pressing my unmutes.
Yep, I am ready.
I'm pressing the buttons.
Press the buttons.
We
Oh my
back.
goodness. Buttons
That's
have been
back.
pressed.
Oh, YouTube delay. YouTube delay is longer than Twitch delay. Fun fact.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Chapter 2. In a matter of days, Yesna was in full command. Tyverny came to trust her, and they'd sketched a fairly reliable map on an inside wall of the boat, overlaying Shadesmar and Roshar. The luminous shallows were the Frostlands, and the fallen sea above them was the southern edge of Alethkar. What she saw was the Sea of Spears was here, the island of Celebrant, and the port city of Karanok was roughly analogous to the Shadesmar enclave known as the Emberdark, though Tyverny insisted it was much farther east, sitting on a river of land instead of perched on the shoals of Mevin Bay. He claimed to have traveled widely in Shadesmar, but knew little of Roshar beyond whatever backwater he'd come from. In the last week or so, they'd outrun the Angerspren, gained 2 new ones, and outrun them as well. Yesna had also acquired some real clothes, a fine dress with proper safe hand sleeve and everything, though she hadn't acquired it legally and hoped never to meet that particular merchant again.
My queen.
Lorietta had warmed to Yesna as well, though she was far less talkative than Tyverny. She was reluctant to speak of her home, and few details she did give, riding beasts with only 2 legs, men with great horns on their heads, didn't sound like any part of Roshar that Yesna knew. Lorietta seemed to have tiny nubs of horns herself, but Yesna decided to build the relationship further before asking anything about them. What the girl did say freely, and at an alarming rate, were incomprehensible snippets of her dreams. You'll be on a boat someday, only it's a lot bigger and you won't be on it. You'll stab a friend through the throat. And perhaps most unnerving, your brother will be like me, but he'll only be half when he does it. Yesna didn't want to think about that one, and Elokar would get lost in Shadesmar, see the future, get bisected. She needed Elokar in other places doing other things, and definitely not cut in half. Whoops. Several weeks into the journey, Lorietta revealed the dream that ruined Yesna's plans. We're going to die in the Emberdark. Ivory shot a look at Yesna and gripped his sword more tightly. What do you mean? Asked Yesna. What kills us? Lorietta shrugged and looked away. Tell us, child. Oh, that's you. My bad. Maybe. Don't kill me. I'm sorry.
Tell us, child,
said Tyverny.
Is this a dream that will be, or one that might be?
It will be. Lorietta sat down to play with a doll constructed from sailcloth scraps. But only if we go there. Which means it might be, said Yesna. I must teach you how to communicate properly.
A change of course will delay us,
said Tyverny.
But not by much. We've come fairly far into the Glasswater Deep. We'll have to backtrack.
Around that land forms the Deathbend River, said Yesna, consulting the map. But not all
the way,
said Tyverny. He started to turn the ship.
If we head for the South Fallen Channel, we can pass the Celebrant and reach the open sea that way, but it will add time.
So if we risk the Emberdark, we'll gain time.
And die.
That's not certain, said Yesna. Lorietta danced her doll across the floor. Yes, it is. Wonderful. Yesna rolled her eyes. What's going to kill us? I don't know. It's part of the dream that keeps changing. Of course it does. This girl's data is maddeningly incomplete. Yesna looked at Ivory. Our navigator is a child who sees the future. I suppose I should get used to this if the Radiants are returning. We are entering an age of miracles.
Praise honor.
said Ivory. That's
That's
crazy.
so funny. That's so funny.
Praise honor.
That's praise honor. Hey! That's hilarious. That's so fucking funny of them.
Oh god. Also, can we appreciate the Tyverni's just seriously introducing elves, I guess?
Yeah, I guess.
We're just got green elves. They're elves but green.
Green elves.
Tyverni cocked his head.
Has your world been long without miracles?
Yasna swiveled toward him slowly. What do you mean, my world?
Rashar, the other half of this section of Shadesmar. I've only been there once, but I saw wonders we would hail as miracles back home. A storm that rains pure investiture, a sword that can appear out of nothing and cleave a stone in two.
A high storm is the most common fact of life for everything on Roshar. Yasna narrowed her eyes. Where do you come from? Tyverni answered solemnly.
I came from a world called Relum.
A world?
Like your Rashar, connected through the cognitive plane. I sailed here.
Yasna shook her head. You sailed here?
The cognitive plane, which you call Shadesmar, connects all worlds. We call these worlds the Cosmere. Hello.
Looks at the camera.
He looks at. So this is. I was traveling between them, recording what I found.
There it is. I think that is the first Cosmere reference we've seen. I think that's the first Cosmere like stated that way, isn't it?
I feel like we've seen at least one from.
Was it like in Sunlit Man?
In Sunlit Man, or in Wind and Truth.
Maybe
from Ghost Blood, or maybe from Hoyd.
I don't feel like they say the word Cosmere though. Like in world, I don't know. I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
But that's what I mean. This feels so poignant. You know what I mean? That feels so.
Yeah, no.
The cognitive plane, which you call Shadesmar. I think this is the first time someone has said in character, I think it's been like referenced out of text maybe, but this is a character saying, we're in the Cosmere. Hey buddy, welcome, the Cosmere.
Welcome.
Literally a character going through the thing that we as readers are going through. It's so good. But that's where you're at. The cognitive plane, which you call Shadesmar, connects all worlds.
We call these worlds the Cosmere. I was traveling between them, recording what I found, when I stumbled across Loretta. She gave focus to my journey.
Yasna marveled but doubted. Which world did she come from?
And I told you, she doesn't know.
I thought you meant you couldn't remember the name of her town, not an entire world. Yasna stood, feeling the urge to pace across the boat. This can't be true.
The truth is,
said Ivory. What?
Other worlds are.
Yasna's mind reeled. Other worlds. What did this mean? What did this imply about her life, her home, about honor, capital H, and the war and the void bringers? She was lighthearted, but she knew this feeling.
Lightheaded.
Lightheaded, thank you. Much better than lighthearted. I was like, that's a weird word to put there. She was lightheaded, but she knew this feeling, and any scholar must be ready to rewrite the entire base of knowledge if a new truth proves it wrong. She had done it before and could do it again. She rearranged the facts in her head, placing many other worlds at the center of it, and realizing that even though it raised new and troubling questions, it also answered several more. She filed those thoughts away, eager to delve into them under less dire circumstances.
And then there's art piece here.
Perfect. Oh, that's so cool looking.
It's so cute. A little picture, a little family photo.
Oh my god. That is so cute. All the planets. Yeah, many worlds are indeed.
Many worlds are indeed.
Oh, Ivory in like the full armor at all times, the hair slicked back.
I love him.
He looks fucking good, dude.
He looks so good.
And then Tiverius or Tiveri, whatever my man's name is, Tyverny, just an green elf wizard.
She's a green elf wizard.
Like that's crazy. This is the most Cosmere ass picture I've seen in a long time.
Right.
Sorry, where's
Very cool.
Duck? If there are other worlds, we can use them. Surely Honor and his enemies have reached beyond Roshar. The other worlds will be dealing with the same problem. We can call on them for aid. Tyverny shook his head.
I can assure you that Relum, at least, knows nothing of the being you call Honor.
And at least there's one rational world out there,
Relum has no gods.
said Tyverny.
I didn't know the concept, not even the word, until I traveled to Cosmere.
Yasna frowned, but filed that away with other questions for later. But do you have miracles? Yes? People with powerful skills beyond the baseline?
Every world does.
Said Ivory. I didn't ask you. I'm still mad at you for not telling me this earlier.
Your distraction is...
Said Ivory.
I was trying to keep it not.
It's not a distraction if it saves my people.
The time will be.
Said Ivory.
You can barely travel in this world. You cannot go back. Learn your powers first, then I will give you more truth.
Yasna focused on Tyverny. You can help us in our war.
Relum
Said Tyverny.
is not likely to be useful. Our skills, as you say, the nature of investiture is corrupted. We consider it a curse. It had not occurred to me that investiture might be helpful until I discovered other worlds.
No gods and no investiture. Yasna glanced at Ivory. This is why I'm a heretic. What kind of gods would abandon an entire world? Tyverny shrugged.
That is one of the answers I seek. But there are indeed worlds with gods and magic and more, which might prove more helpful than mine.
Ideas crowded Yasna's mind. Some quiet, some noisy, some insidious. Other worlds. It made sense that other places would exist, but to suddenly have access to them, to be able to reach out and talk to them, gain aid from them, to multiply her forces by 5, 10, maybe 100. Tyverny had abruptly gone from helpful stranger to vital asset, perhaps the most powerful weapon she or anyone had found in this war. Her mind rankled. Tyverny had saved her, helped her, befriended her. Could she really think of him as a weapon, as an asset rather than a person? True, people can be assets, but it didn't help her feel better. I'm uncomfortable because I know where this leads. I must take him to Roshar. He won't want to come, yet he and his knowledge are too valuable. But this was her role. To make the hard choices others were too emotional to make. To save the world by being, when occasion called for it, the villain. Her mind was made up. I'm giving you a chance to come willingly. Tyverny blinked.
Excuse me?
To come to Roshar and teach us everything you know, what these other worlds are, what they know, and how we can talk and travel to them.
I'm afraid I have other matters.
Coming is not a choice, she said firmly. Your choice is to be willing.
And if I refuse?
You offered me knowledge, and I'm accepting your offer. End of discussion. I have an urgent message to deliver, and on the way you're going to teach me everything you can. Tyverny, for the first time, looked uncomfortable.
But I
am fighting a war for the survival of my species. A war that will spill out and consume every world you've ever visited. That is more urgent than any other business you can possibly have pending. Now steer the ship. Ivory raised his blade. Yasna looked away from the betrayal on Tyverni's face. She focused on her leg instead, red and raw. Are you tired? Lorietta asked softly. No, I just hate limping. Don't worry, said Lorietta, and turned back to her doll. Your other leg will match it soon.
Jesus.
That's fucking ominous. So there's a chapter break there.
Mhm.
Little bit shorter one.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Fine with that.
Oh,
That's about an hour there.
Yeah.
We want to call it there. Or we want to keep going. We want to go to the hour half.
I want to say we call it there.
I agree. I think that's a good spot.
Awesome.
So we'll be starting at
This is
the
fun.
third chapter. This is great. I'm very down with this. I like it.
This is great. This is great.
I'm glad we're getting to live read and react to this. This is really cool.
This is awesome. Oh, this is good. This is so well written.
Dude.
This is so good.
Very genuinely, everything we were talking about with Mistborn, all of the concerns, all of the worries, it's the thing we kept saying.
Yep.
It was 2009. It was 2009.
It was.
It's so good. This gives me hope. This gives me hope for Ghostbloods. This gives me hope for Stormlight 6. I am fucking ready, dude. I am ready for it.
Me too.
I cannot
Me too.
wait.
No, absolutely.
This is full peak. This this feels like peak Stormlight all the way through.
So good.
I have not
100%,
once felt
100%.
It's a little anime-y, but all of the short stories usually are, right? Where it's like deliver the premise, go on the premise, do the thing.
Yeah.
And can we talk about how fun it is that we know where this ends? Like we know what happens.
I love it so much.
I do.
We know what's gonna happen.
I do want to, at the end of this, we should read that monologue at the end of Words of Radiance. That wit monologue.
Yes.
I can break out the book and we can I can read along, or if you have, I think you might have it as well, right?
Well.
Yes, there you go. We can
Somewhere.
do the same thing, whatever we want to do there.
Yes.
I'm excited, man. The art, I wasn't expecting the art. The art is so fucking cool. It is.
Oh, it's so good. It is.
I would love a little bit more sauce on the voices. I want you to give it a little bit more.
Sorry.
No, you don't need to be sorry. I know you've got it. We've played D&D together. I know you've got some sauce in there. We're fucking, you know what I mean? We're fucking around, put some sauce on it.
I need to find the voices for them. I
like, you got the,
I do think I want Avery to be a bit like more cut. Truth is.
Yes.
Anger enemies are.
You've got the tone, right? And the kind of the punchiness. You're getting there. I love it. The Tyverni, there was a moment where you were narrating and you went to Tyverni. It was just you and you. But you had a little bit of Tyverni. You gave it some voice in the beginning. You gave it a little bit of
I need to give him like a little bit like more the gruffness, like go a bit deeper, like more.
I mean, now you've got the image too. You can look at him and be like, what does this guy sound like? Right?
What does he sound like?
I like Lorietta being a little cockney, and I'm just doing a little cockney voice.
It's just a little fully cockney voice.
It's so funny.
Your Yasna is also very good though. You do deliver her cunt very well.
Do you want to know something? You want to know a little secret? I'm doing my Navani when I did the Star Wars Navani character.
I figured.
I'm doing my Navani, but I'm doing Navani but mean. It's just Navani but mean the whole time.
Yeah, which is essentially who Yasna is.
Exactly, right? Because she's got no fucking time, no. I love the whole dynamic of the Inkspren. We got a fucking little peek there of the Inkspren being like, "Oh no, I know. We know plenty. We'll tell you when you're ready."
I'll tell you when you're ready,
dude. Can we talk about that? So that means the Inkspren, all of the fucking Elsecallers, are doing the secret, dude. Because okay, all right. You ready for some Cosmere talk time? You ready to have your brain shattered a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we talked about this at the end of Mistborn. How do you beat a shard?
God, I forgot again. I had an answer, but I forgot it.
That's okay. Think about it. How do you beat a shard? How have we, every time we've beaten the shards, how does it happen? In all the storylines, in the end of Mistborn, end of Stormlight.
By outsmarting them?
Who's outsmarting them?
Or like, oh fuck.
There's always a plan.
There's always a plan.
There's always a plan that someone set up, that someone has put together a very, very long time ago. That is getting you to the end.
By, like,
the other shards, right? Or
Adel
nauseum, right?
Or Adel nauseum.
There's a real knowing Sanderson, likely, right? That it's Adel nauseum's plan the whole time to make it happen or something like that. But we know this, right? When we see Odium be outsmarted and trapped, as he gets stronger, he is also trapped and it becomes his weakness. As Ruin believes he is becoming and succeeding, it is actually his death and his destruction. But all of these happen because individual people, humans, caught on and were part of a plan and being manipulated by multiple other shards. Many shards playing with these people in these different ways, and the people catch on to the plan and decide which shard internally within their own minds and their hearts that have been affected by the circumstances of their life that are being manipulated by the shards. So the shards are at a war to manipulate the humans and the people within themselves as they're going through the journey. So the story of the Cosmere is looking at the people and the blah, blah, blah. So in all of that, wouldn't it make sense if there was an entire oath, an entire sect of Spren that all figured that out and mutually agreed to a plan and mutually agreed to information they can safely give out at different bits of time to allow their radiance to be put into the positions of the plan at where they need to be?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fucking sick? I need to. At my party, one of my buddies that came through, who I've been friends with for a very long time. He helps me with my taxes, and helped me with all of my debt stuff when that happened. I found out he's a deeper Cosmere nerd than I am. He's read all of it already. He's caught up. Like, the only thing he hasn't read is this, so I'm getting a heads up on him. Fuck you, Matt. Getting ahead of you, motherfucker. But I got to tell him about my theory with Eurydice and Reason and the legs that I got to stand on and the realization we had at the end of last episode with the books and the Way of Kings. And I told him that, and I got to watch his brain shatter in real time in real life. I need to make a YouTube video, dude. I have to. I gotta.
Yes, you should.
I really need to. That's because this is it's so clear, right? And then the Inkspren are clearly they know the plan. They know the importance of information and how much information you get at what time and what that steers you to do at any given moment. That's the entire thing we're getting from Ivory, right?
Yeah.
I am, even with what he says, he is only giving you exactly and entirely what he wants to give you at any given moment. No more, no less, no fluff. This is not why. What, it's
is this? Yes.
My brain is shattering, dude. My brain is in pieces. Oh my god. Did you have any other glaring big thoughts before we closed out? Anything pointing out that you wanted to call out, talk about? Green elf.
No, nothing that you've not said yet. I do always love on the we know how this is gonna end. We know this how this is gonna end, and then also how obviously Yasna's not taking Tavern, whatever his name was, with her.
Tyverny.
Why not? Tyverny, yeah.
But we also know apparently. So here's a question: is he setting us up? Is he setting us up in the preamble that is like, oh, he's gonna be around for a long time, and then he's actually gonna fucking die? Is he fucking dead? They go and they die, and they're all gonna die, and only she makes it out with Ivory.
I hope not. I hope that's not what's gonna happen.
We'll see. We will certainly see. I cannot wait. I am desperate for a Stormlight campaign with a bunch of knowers. I want to play a Stormlight TTRPG with a bunch of knowers. That would make me so fucking happy.
Yeah.
All right, my friend. Well, we want to say same time. Well, hopefully Friday next week, but same time-ish next week.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining me, my friend. As always, it's been an honor and a pleasure. And thank you, if you're watching this, for joining us.
Yes.
If you enjoyed this read along, please let us know. We might do more in the future as things come out. We'll see. But we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Very, very much so.
Journey Before Destination.
Journey Before Destination.
Kiss your cousin on the mouth. Goodbye.
Kiss your cousin on the mouth.